Oh, this should be good.
It's been a long weekend for you guys, I'm sure.
We're live. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
It's been
everybody.
great. Hello.
Hello, fellow hamster Gemini hero. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm large and in charge.
You are.
On the Discord overlay. Wow, yeah, it's been a good day for me though. Had a lot of fun watching the previous inscription run. I'm ready to give you guys some more randomizing action, I suppose.
Heck
I'm
yeah,
excited.
let's go. What are we doing today, Gemini?
Well, let me tell you, we got a special treat for you guys today. So I'm gonna play I'll play the intro. So this is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix for PC, specifically for Steam. And this is kind of a double whammy today. So this is first of all, the Roxas mod, which is a mod that changes Sora out for Roxas and vice versa. It's like a big sort of like all-encompassing game mod thing that me and a couple of my other friends worked on. We got some... I did a lot of work for this, like trailers, custom credits, stuff like that. You can play this at home if you so choose. But I'll be showcasing that today. And also, this is a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. If you have not heard about this randomizer, it's... I think it's one of the best randomizers that exists on the market right now. It's very beginner friendly. It's relatively easy to set up. Supports both Steam and Epic versions, and there's a tournament coming up right now to benefit Ukraine. So another charity within a charity. Can you believe that? Called Fresh Faces 3. So the settings for that are built to get new players into the randomizer. I'm going to be showcasing those today. So you can kind of see what all is going on, not be too intimidated by all the funny symbols and pictures you're going to see on the side. Yeah, so it's, even if you don't, I would suggest, if you have money to donate, you can donate here for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And even if you just enter the tournament for Fresh Faces 3, every entrant is $5 towards the cause. So you don't even need to personally donate yourself to participate. I can give information out about that later on.
Heck yeah.
So,
not to meme, but you made this?
But this intro, yes. Yeah, this intro I did make with the help of my friend Scud for the graphic effects on for the text stuff. And for the mod itself, yeah, I was one of 3 people who worked on it. The other 2, Napstio and 2Link, both French modders, did wonderful jobs on a lot of the rigging and animation swapping stuff. We had some help as well. So a lot of the big meat and potatoes of the mod, they were really great. And I mostly, kind of jack of all trades, went around and did smaller things. I did a little bit of everything: texture editing, animation editing, some stuff with the models. But nothing there was no one thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the most responsible for this part, except for a couple of the story-based things, and of course the trailers. And the intro, which I edited. So
yeah. I mean, it takes a village to make something like this.
Very true. Yeah.
Very cool. Is this would you say is this one of the biggest modding projects you've worked on?
I would say so. Yeah. This is one of the biggest for sure. The other one is I talked about it on Zara's Yo You Like That before, where I talked about Raichu. That was I worked on a Melee mod project called Beyond Melee. That was probably the actual biggest one. They had a whole huge team of people doing attempting to do a PM of Melee kind of thing. And I'm still working on animations for that character to this day. And by the way, I do one weekly. So seeds of this randomizer take about maybe anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. So if we got time left over and people want to see them, I can show super bosses, I can show other fights and stuff that you won't be seeing in the normal randomizer, because it is meant for beginners. We're not asking the people go and fight Sephiroth or Lingering Will or whatever, so...
Right.
So, it's, yeah, but if you guys want to see that and we have time, I'd be happy to showcase it still.
As a fellow Kingdom Hearts fan, this is a really, this is a treat to see, 100%.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm very happy to have some more KH fans. Yo, Enigma, how's it going? I see you there.
Hello, yeah, and Caro, hello. Oh my god, I need to check this out and buy Kingdom Hearts again.
Bark.
Why didn't you warn me to see Xeon die again?
No, sorry.
Will we be seeing Xeon die again?
No, just for the sake of the intro, right? That was to give you a little narrative framing, right? So the the conceit of this mod is like, what if KH2, but instead of Sora waking back up, Roxas woke up instead. Like, it was like a sort of grapple over the body. What if Roxas won the struggle over the body, and he goes through KH2 with Sora being trapped instead?
All very lore accurate, of course.
Of course, yeah, very lore accurate. Listen, it's
Yeah.
Kingdom
I read
Hearts,
the
right? You
manga,
can
it's
easily
true.
fudge that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, you know, it fits right in my opinion, but you know.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm not going to worry too much about explaining everything on the tracker, but I do want to at least give a little bit of a primer for the people at home so that they don't feel completely lost.
Yes, please.
So on the right-hand side, you'll see like a list of icons. Those are the worlds, right? So those are like generally where the checks are. The way Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer works, we spawn in the Garden of Assemblage, which is where you would ordinarily fight the data refights of the Organization 13 members in the base game. That has been changed so that every one of those portals takes you instead to a different world in KH2, pictured by those emblems there. So from top to bottom, we have STT, the Simulated Twilight Town, that's the prologue. Then regular Twilight Town, Hollow Bastion, Land of Dragons, Beast's Castle, Olympus Coliseum, Disney Castle, Port Royal, Agrabah, Halloween Town, Pride Lands, Space Paranoids, and finally Winnie the Pooh.
Hey.
You'll
Can I
see
just
two
say,
symbols
like,
here that.
KH2 has like the best selection of worlds. Like,
Oh, it's huge, yeah.
It's
I love
really,
the KH2
really
world so
cool.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
The two things you're seeing here that aren't world icons, the Roxas head in the top right is our level. That tells us like what checks are on levels, right? So every time you level up, you get things. Checks can be there as well. So if any important checks appear there, you'll see them to the right-hand side there. And then the star is drive gauge. When you level up drive forms in this game, you also get checks. That's where those go. And then in the bottom left, you got the timer, and then right next to that is, my level and my stats. And then this is like the pool of items, right? These are the pool of important checks. So it's like the Ansem reports 1 through 13 give us hints on where, where the stuff in the different worlds is. And then it's like a whole pool of my items, right? You see all 3 of the magics there, 5 of the torn pages for Pooh. And then in the box on the right is, forms, once more, second chance. And then what they call the world unlocks, because not every world is unlocked immediately when you start these things, right? So you have like worlds separated into different visits and stuff like that to kind of balance the randomizer a little bit.
Right.
So what's the objective? We need to get all 3 proofs, which are those 3 white orbs over there in the bottom right, and the promise charm, which is that star over there. So then we can skip straight to the final confrontation with Xemnas, beat the game, and that's when we call time. So it's kind of a scavenger hunt for those 4 items.
And a little bit of a speed run.
And a little bit of a speed run, yeah, absolutely. So,
Amazing.
yeah, without been stalling long enough, I think I can get going here.
No, going through all the rules of the randomizer is definitely key.
Yeah,
no pun
it's a
intended.
lot, I'm sure, right? Like to any beginning player, it gets simpler just watching it. So hopefully I'll get to showcase that a little bit. Oh, and we do have new title art as well, I should say.
I was
for the
gonna
mod.
say this is
Good.
beautiful.
Yeah, from the wonderful Mikote11, who was also credited in that opening crawl there.
Yeah, so this
did
is original
wonderful for
art.
this. Yeah, this is original art for the mod. Yeah, that's right. That's showcasing
Wow.
the new limit form that we have here, called Link Form in the mod, because it's giving Roxas Sora's abilities, so a little bit of a flavor change.
Yeah,
But same
that
kind of
the art style is like
Oh, it's
immaculate.
phenomenal. I
It's-
love this title screen.
Wow, it is so nice. The colors, just how closely it simulates the Kingdom Hearts art is
Yeah, right?
is amazing.
I was definitely blown away by this, yeah. Oh, why did the
Yeah.
timer start? Well, don't worry about that. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the title will still do the Okay, it still does the load remover, that's fine. So you start
Very
here.
cool.
These don't worry about Donald, Goofy, and Mickey on the outside. It's a little, they're just kind of there.
They're there for support.
That's right. So
Yeah.
this is that thing where you choose the 3 things. It genuinely doesn't matter which one you choose. It used to in the randomizer a long time ago, but people didn't like the differentiation between like, how the randomizer would dole out abilities based on that. So they removed that, so it doesn't really matter. You just pick whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, at the start of the seed, we have a little bit of party customization to do here. You want Goofy and Donald to not hit things, because we have some some encounters that end in that end when your HP reaches a certain value. So you actually want to you want Donald and Goofy to not help you at the start here.
I
funny
think some
enough.
people would claim that Donald and Goofy rarely help you in the main game itself.
This is true. It's the most help that Donald and Goofy offer, I think, is they give you a limit, like access to their limits, which are actually pretty good, and
Yes.
sometimes very niche uses for their like ability sets, but most of the time they are just there to soak up damage
Yeah.
and be there so you can turn into different forms. So
And
we start with
Caro, I
Beast's
agree.
Castle.
Love you, KH2. My best friend, KH2. Kingdom Hearts 2 is very good.
Oh, absolutely goated, yeah, for sure.
The combat feels fantastic. I recently finished a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, but Kingdom Hearts 2's combat still feels like phenomenal.
Absolutely. That was the first instance of what I was just talking about there. You want to that encounter only ends when you either get enough hits or take enough damage. Since this is on beginner, you don't take a lot of damage from Heartless. So but if you can believe it or not, doing enough hits in that encounter takes even longer. So you want to set Donald and Goofy to not help you and try to die as fast as possible. That's gonna be a running
That's
trend.
their main function.
That's right, yeah. That's gonna be a running trend for our first visit here.
Quick run and
Oh, yep.
armor slots.
Yeah, that's right. This is the other nice thing about Randomizer. This flag setting specifically is that it starts you with level 1 of every movement. So, you don't have to worry about like just running everywhere. Oh yeah, quick extra detail. The Kingdom Key design also changed a little bit.
Oh, it does? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got instead of the crown pattern in the key, it's Roxas's like neck chain thing, like half of it. You can kind of see. That's a nice detail. We were back and forth on whether that would make it into the final product, but I kind of liked it.
So in this part of the game, usually you would have the Beast who you can add to your team and swap out with Donald or Goofy. Is that available in this mod, or is it more beneficial to stick with Donald and Goofy?
So it is available. Beast actually doesn't join your party at this point just yet, right? Because he's having his emo arc right
that's
now.
right.
So we do get access to Beast later, and yeah, as party members join, you still get access to them in their worlds. It's not that part is not randomized.
Isn't Oathkeeper a really good sword?
Oathkeeper is a really good Keyblade normally. However, in Randomizer, your Keyblade stats and abilities are random. Looks like Winner's Proof is goated today, so I'm probably putting that on.
Oh, okay. So this is also randomized. Sorry, was it just the Keyblade or also the rings?
So just the Keyblades. The armor and accessories function the way that they normally do. The Keyblade's are the only things that's randomized.
Gotcha.
Which is good, because if everything was randomized, that's like that's already too much.
That would have been too great. Yeah.
So you can see over there on the tracker, right? There's that Cure and Peter Pan. Those are the two things that I got from there so far. So if you're wondering why I'm not staying in and doing more, the next thing in Beast Castle would be a fight against the Thresholder, a little mini boss. My stats are not very good right now, so it would take a while. I don't have like a lot of tools. So a lot of the start of Randomizer is going around and doing what they call shotguns. You're going to the worlds with a lot of chest density early on and trying to get as many things as you can, basically, right? Trying to gather tools and abilities, things like that that'll make your life going through the rest of these worlds a little bit easier.
And I do agree with Caro. The details are crazy with this. The tracker design looks fantastic.
Yeah, the tracker is so good. So many people worked for so long on KH2 Randomizer. It is like genuinely to me one of the most impressive randos currently on the market. Right up there with LTTP and probably Super Metroid. I haven't tried a lot of Super Metroid myself, but
yeah, those are also really nice trackers. Those are two that
here.
came to mind actually when I saw this.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of work that went into that.
I have a question. So was this project thought up once the PC version was finally released, or did y'all have like a PS2 randomizer?
Believe it or not, this was well before the PC version was even announced. So I was first made aware of KH2 Randomizer in about 2019 to 2020. And I played on PCSX2. There was like a whole thing for that. It was a lot harder to set up back then. There were not as many nice features, even the idea of an auto tracker was like took a little while. And the Roxas mod at that point was like, basically it was it was like not a lot. It would work, but like the game would not even be normally finishable, right? Like Roxas would T-pose in the poo mini games, and there were like a lot of things left to be worked on. So the rando is what inspired me to work on it. I was like, I like in randomizers like LTTP where you can change your sprites and stuff. I was like, why isn't there something like that for KH2, right? Why can't you have like different characters you can play as instead of just Sora? So I learned how to mod KH2 like just on a whim. At first, it was just to see if I could fix that T-posing thing, and then you know how it goes, right? You fix one thing, and then you're like, well, I wonder if I can do this, or I wonder if I can do that, and then you just like start
The
looking at
rabbit hole
tutorials.
keeps
And,
going.
yeah. So yeah,
it looks really, really smooth.
There. Oh, thank you.
Like,
I mean, it's yeah.
I can't believe it's a mod.
It's very cool that this exists. If you have your nose to the ground of KH2 mods, you might be aware of a mod called Project Nobody May Cry that exists for the PS2 version of this game. That like is a huge overhaul, right? It's like also a playable Roxas mod, but it's like his whole moveset is totally different. The combat system has been overhauled. Like a lot of really cool stuff in that mod. I don't know anyone who worked on it personally. It always seems like the guys with that kind of knowledge are off on their own mountain somewhere, doing their own thing.
Training with the monks of Japan.
That's right.
Really,
yeah.
Really good fiber Ethernet cable.
Exactly. Yeah. The Buddhist temples working on their character mods. But
welcome back with Brunch, and so Gemini didn't make the whole mod, but had a very big part to play. He is part of a team.
That's right. Yeah, I'm one of the 3 lead developers on this mod. So
yes, there's a Sonic mod
did
in the
quite a
works
lot.
for this.
No, I believe it.
Oh wow.
KH2 modding has evolved a lot since my time, right? Like I worked on this, 3-4 years ago. The majority of the work was done by then. To answer your question, Zara, there was the first release of this I ever did was I call it Roxas Mod 2.0. That was for PS2. So that still exists. I still have a trailer on YouTube. You can still download it if you play the PS2 version, and it still should work perfectly fine. Did a lot of bug squashing during my day on it, so hopefully it does.
I can imagine.
Has
it been easier since the PC release?
Little a column A, little a column B, if I'm being honest with you. Like, some things are easier in PC, but a lot of the same problems we still had to grapple with. So, like, one of the most frustrating things about modding this game is, like, you would, I don't know, do something to change a model, let's say, and then load into the game, and then you transition areas where the model loads, and the game would just instantly crash. And there's not, like, a lot of feedback there, right? It's like, what did I do?
Yeah.
So figuring that out is like a combination of, asking people who know more about it than you, and just kind of process of elimination, trying things like re-importing it over and over again until eventually, something works and you're like, okay, so it must have been this. PC version was a lot of that too. I thought it would be less because, it's got more, PC version's got more RAM and stuff. Now, this is basically just the PlayStation 2 version of the game. Ooh, there's our first proof. Okay.
Wow. Oh, very nice. Yeah.
All right.
Game development is hard. There.
That's for sure, yeah. Even harder when you don't have any documentation and you're just like kind of messing around with things in your spare time. So yeah.
Absolutely. Taco Clock says KH2 is Werehog, perhaps. I mean, Werehog is coming back.
Yo, that's true. Sonic Unleashed Decomp, hello.
Let's go.
If
Sega's not gonna do it. Project is called Sonic versus Heartless. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, wow.
That is so cool.
That does sound pretty cool.
Oh, and it's for KH3. Oh, okay.
Oh, KH3. Yeah, that's a much more mod-friendly game than this is. I'll tell you that much right now.
Oh, is it?
I could probably guess because I feel like KH3 wasn't made as tight as KH2 was, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it was made on like, so KH2's engine is not Unreal, right? I don't know what the hell KH2's engine is, I forget, but it's like some kind of proprietary thing. KH3 is just an Unreal game. So if you know about Unreal modding, it's like way easier to do that. Also, this is the first of our many world outfits for Roxas, of course.
Nice.
This little Halloween Town one.
Oh, it's amazing.
Next was designed by was Resolii on DeviantArt. At the time, it's like got adapted into a full costume. It looks great. Yeah, I like this one a lot too. Take those off.
Yeah, I can't seem to find the engine that was used. All I can find is that it was a Square Enix like proprietary engine. They developed and then scrapped afterwards.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty common back in PS2.
Why use anything twice?
Exactly, yeah. Like Hedgehog Engine was one of those things that was just like already near the end of its time in terms of like companies still using engines that weren't Unreal or Unity or whatever. Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Or you could be like,
Toad
EA,
says, "I gotta
everything for
see
the Frostbite
Lion
engine.
Roxas."
Ooh,
Oh,
link
sorry,
farm.
Zara.
Kingdom Hearts, Frostbite engine. But there's no way to text and do speak options. Nope, Frostbite engine.
I love Frostbite Engine. Hell yeah.
So, how is progress going for you? Because like usually at the beginning of a randomizer, you're doing your the checks that are available to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have available to you now?
Yeah, so that's the interesting thing, right? So at the start of this flag setting, all of the worlds are available to do at least first visit in. So I'm like running around the fast first visits and getting as many chests as I can. And after that, we kind of decide where to go. KH2 is like, unlike other randomizers that might be a little bit more set in terms of, I don't know, LTTP is like, okay, well, I have these 2 items, so I can go here, but I don't have these things, like, that's the only place I can go.
Right.
KH2 Rando, in comparison, is like, I could go anywhere I wanted right now, basically, but I'm trying, like, you have to make decisions to prioritize certain worlds based on the tools you have, like what will be easy and fast for you to do at that time. So Halloween Town is popular early because, as you saw there, Jack Skellington's Limit Break makes very short work of that encounter and gets you a lot of levels.
Right.
So
It's a little
very
bit like a
worthwhile.
puzzle. Like you're trying to figure out like what you can versus what you can't do, and obviously always wanting to try to optimize your run because a lot of speedrunning tech is usually involved with doing a randomizer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because like I could do a lot of things right now. I could basically do anything, but a lot of that would require beating my head against a wall and taking way more time on it than necessary. So you're trying to find what's efficient to do, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, and that a lot of that comes with just like honestly studying and practice.
Yeah, it's a game knowledge thing for sure. More
Kinda
people you see
gotta
run.
get it into your DNA, your perfect path.
That's right.
And then it's execution. Like knowing it is one thing, but then being able to actually like pull off things. And I imagine you're going to be playing without any major glitches for this run for
Yeah,
now.
that's right. Yeah, Rando doesn't use like there are certain exploits, I guess you could call them. The Roxas fight, I guess the Sora fight in this mod,
Right.
does have a very famous one where you can get the Keyblades and then just quick run against the wall over and over again, and that just skips the whole fight pretty much. But like that, there are some glitches that got patched out of the mod, or out of I should say out of Randomizer specifically because they want people to engage with the gameplay. They think that's more interesting. But the quick run one is still in. The reason being that that strategy is really easy, but it's considered a beginner's strategy because there are much faster ways to end that fight. It takes about like 2 to 3 minutes of continuously quick running against the wall to beat him like that. And there's just better ways to do it, which are more skill based and take more tools and stuff.
Of course. And
Right.
speaking of speedrunning strats,
Yep.
I noticed that you're pushing Mini along here. Is that
That's
part
right.
of making things move along quicker?
That's right. We call that the mouse push. An ancient technique. Yeah, you can get Mini up against the wall, and then if you align the collision boxes correctly, you can just push her. It's faster than calling her all the way, but for this section, we don't have access to that because it's just a wide open room.
Right.
The game devs knew.
Now, you made that look easy. How difficult is it moving Mini like that? Like positioning her?
I think it's more of like a knowledge check than anything, because the quirk to that is that every time Mini is close to an enemy, she'll cast Pearl, which is that like light ball thing that she does to try and attack the enemies. As she does that, her collision box moves all over the place. So it's very easy for her to get dislodged from the wall, and then if she's far enough from the wall, it's like hard to push her back. People don't know what to do, and then they just abandon ship.
Oh, right, of course.
So if you use this command, this faith command, when enemies are close, it cancels out her casting of that attack, and so you can get a little bit better control of her. If she does cast Pearl, you can sort of like move from the outside to get her back in, and stuff. So it's like mostly knowledge and experience, but it's not that hard to execute on.
Right.
Nice.
Ideally, you'd be doing the mouse push the whole way through.
Yeah. So, of note, we just got. So this was considered the end of the first visit of Disney Castle. This place is split into 2 visits. The second visit is when you go into Timeless River. So we need to find the Disney Castle World Unlock item. That's another thing that we can get before we can move any farther in this world. But for finishing this world visit, we got an Ansem report, report 3, which in this flag setting spoils the important items in one of the worlds completely. So now we know that Halloween Town has nothing else important in it. That's what spoiled for us. That's what that green number there means, is that all of the checks in it are hinted.
Okay, I see.
So every one of these worlds will have at least one Ansem report in it, because that's our reward for beating the first visit. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, it means effectively there's nothing else in Halloween Town.
Right, so that helps the routing. You can figure out where you want to go next.
Exactly.
Okay, and Land of Dragons.
Yeah,
Enigma says not many games that there use quote unquote public game engines back then. Yeah, that's much more of a modern development. I think part of it is just due to you getting more money on your sales if you made the engine the game on. I don't know how it was back then, but most game engines take a cut of what you make. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
is still the case. Unreal's going to get their cut, but not until you decide to publish, not beforehand. So
yeah, that's right.
I remember Silicon Valley, or no, Silicon Knights. Like they were using what was it? The Gears of War. Gears of War is Unreal, yeah, Unreal Engine, and then they decided that they weren't going to use it anymore. But they kept all the same code from the Unreal Engine and just changed a little bit of it.
Oh, and were they able to get around paying royalties?
Yeah, and then they ended up getting caught and getting sued, and then they had to just delete all the copies of Too Human.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I was gonna say that is a little, from a legal perspective, a little sketchy, a little round.
Is that why they can't resell Twin Snakes?
Yeah, I don't think that's why they can't, but
okay.
Yeah, it is the same people that did Twin Snakes.
It is, yeah. I recognize that name.
Twin Snakes is forever lost to time, unfortunately.
No.
God, I do like the Toad says, God, I do like the idea of randomizers, but I'd only be doing them for goofs and gaffs. Most people do these like mega knowledgeable on these things. I'd never be able to memorize a game practically inside and out. Plus, I'm too sentimental to make a game I love. More into a mindless grind, if that makes sense. It's cool to watch, though. Yeah, I totally get that. There are some games that you have that sentimental value with. But then there are some games like I love to do these kinds of things with like certain platformers, like a Sonic game or like Crash Bandicoot, because it's and like I don't think it jeopardizes the sentimental value with those kinds of things, but after you play these games hundreds of times, it is nice to have a new way of playing it. And with Kingdom Hearts having the large fan base as it does, I think it must be and maybe this goes for you too, Gemini, but it's refreshing to have a new way to play it.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, that's obviously the biggest kind of contributor for Randomizer. I think that people who have like a lot of passion for a game like this and want to get better at it kind of had 2 options. Traditionally, you would do speedruns, obviously, right? Which speedrun for this game is very interesting. But my problem with speedruns is always like, it depends on the game, very much so. But typically for speedruns, it's mostly in memorizing a series of events and inputs and then executing on it with like as much perfection as possible each time. Then you make like one small mistake and then the whole thing's cooked, kind of a thing, right? Which I appreciate them. There are some games that I've had a lot of fun speedrunning, but I think what Randomizer asks of you to me is a lot more interesting. It's like, you want to say that you're like good at the game, you want to get good at the game. Speedrun is like you can just memorize things and then execute on them, and they're like the same each time. In a randomizer, being good at a randomizer means being good at the game, because you need to adapt every seed to different circumstances, to different tool sets, to whatever you might happen to have during that seed, and so it's like always a novel experience. So that's like what I appreciate most about randomizers.
Yeah, of course, because you might get some really good stuff, but you also might get crap, and you have nothing to work with when you go into a really tough fight.
Yeah, exactly. Every seed's a little bit different, and being able to like optimize and pick up on that is really interesting, actually, to your different tools and stuff. So, KH2 in particular, I think this is one of those games that's like super interesting in its randomizer. I think it's like better balanced in randomizer than it is playing it normally. which is not something I would say about most games.
No, I can see that.
I watched my friend Snivy play through KH2 for the first time somewhat recently, and like I'd forgotten so many things about how this game works at base. Like just, you know, you've been seeing me move around and everything, right? Like when you're just playing KH2, you can't do any of that, right? That's not like
no, definitely not.
You can't just like fly around and jump around and stuff, and the game feels like a million times better when you can move around like this. From default and not have to worry about leveling up drive forms or whatever.
Yeah, it looks very fluid. Almost akin to like Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay.
A little bit, yeah, right? Like it flows very well moving from place to place. And shockingly, right? When you're in this setting where like everything, you can find anything in any order and you can have any tool at any time, you realize that Kingdom Hearts 2 is really weirdly well balanced for that. Basically every tool in this game has some kind of purpose. There's almost no such thing as a useless ability. And I kind of can't believe it, because you like looking at all this, you'd think that like, you know, like almost everything here has at least some kind of niche use. Slapshot is like not normally used. This is great on one of the Xemnas fights though.
Oh, okay. So are you changing your abilities throughout the game?
Yeah, often you are, yeah. Depending on what fight. Like Berserk Charge is a good example, right? There's a famous strategy for fighting Xigbar. We're probably not going to be seeing him this seed because we don't do the World That Never Was bosses in this flag set. But when you fight Xigbar, you can use Berserk Charge and Horizontal Slash to loop him in like his opening phases, because that fight's a huge nightmare if you just let him do whatever he wants. He can like just, you know, spam his desperation move over and over. He's just invincible forever.
Yes.
But you know, if you do that, you can have some control over the fight. So part of Randomizer is having awareness, like, oh hey, I have these two abilities, I can do this fight now in this way, kind of a thing, right?
Sorry, Zara, were you gonna say something? Oh, Kara says no Xigbar.
No Xigbar.
No Xigbar, yep. No Xigbar.
No,
I mean, hey, maybe if we have bonus time left over, I'll show you Xigbar.
I think it says I'd be down for that Hollow Knight, since I have that world memorized, but elsewhere I've not put in enough time for games to have that value. Hollow Knight would make a really cool, run, absolutely. Caro, I agree. I think you could absolutely do an Inscription run. It is funny, Caro said that Inscription is already kind of randomized, and there are a lot of games that are coming out with, like, randomizer settings now.
Yeah, built into them, yeah.
Yeah, like built in, like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night comes to mind, where they've added their own randomizer. And I think it's really interesting they've been doing that, because it kind of leaves the modding community time to work on like other things to add to it, aside from like making the randomizer themselves.
I always love stuff like that where they build in randomizer settings and stuff. Not an official game, obviously, but AM2R had a function like that, a built-in randomizer. And some games also, I don't know if Hollow Knight did, or I don't think Ori did, but
I
those
don't
games would have
believe
benefited from
Hollow Knight did. No, possibly Ori 2.
The Ori randomizer is really good, by the way. That's another one that I would say has had a ton of like love and effort put into it. That I'd recommend people play.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they're interested. As far as Inscription goes, Caro, there is an Inscription archipelago. If you ask me, Gemini, what is archipelago? Archipelago is a form of playing randomizers for games where your randomized game worlds are linked together. So let's say that somebody is playing Link to the Past and I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2, both games that are featured in Archipelago. I could open a chest here and find the Master Sword or the Hook Shot. And they could open a chest in Zelda and find my Master Form or my proof.
Yeah.
So it's like a group activity thing, right? You get like a group of friends together, you're all playing different games in Randomizer, and then you're like trying to coordinate and work together to beat everyone's seed, you know?
Yeah, and where it gets really interesting is when one person has done all their checks and can't really move forward until someone finds something in, I don't know, Link to the Past that unlocks something for them in Sonic Adventure 2.
If
the
I
infamous
had more
BK mode.
Super Metroid, I would do the Super Metroid Link to the Past combo, because that always like astounds me.
Oh yeah, that was like it's. What fascinates me about that is how soon after Link to the Past randomizer started taking off that existed. It was like within a year or so, they were just like, hey, we'll just put these two games together. That's probably fine. It's like nothing like it had ever existed before. It was crazy.
They fit like Tetris pieces. It's so easy.
Yeah, right.
The Roxas twirling the keyblades, the dual keyblades was very cool. These all look fantastic. Enigma says Bug Fables has that with their medals.
That's right.
Oh, medals.
Bug Fables does have one. That's right. I forgot.
Cool. Archipelagos are really cool. Toad asks, is Wind Waker in there? I actually don't know.
Wind Waker is in there. Randomizer, yes.
Oh, it's in Archipelago as well. I think in either alpha or beta right now.
Ooh.
So it's not, and Inscription is in there. I think I already mentioned that, but that's one of the games. So.
Caro, that might be worth looking into, actually.
Yeah. Honestly, as far as like mentioning like okay, you never think that you could like try hard a game like this too much. I think Randomizer, especially for KH2, also works kind of as just like a casual experience, right? You don't have to do this in like a race speedrun setting. You can just kind of boot it up and go around and play the seed, play it randomized and whatever, go through the game like that at your own pace, just having fun, messing around, whatever. And if you have fun doing that over time, you're just naturally going to build like better knowledge. You're just going to like get better at doing it over time. And it doesn't ever have to go any farther than that. Like no one's saying you got to play Kingdom Hearts 2 rando competitively. But
you
like,
can.
It's kind of fun to do. Exactly. You can.
Square
right?
Enix Mafia will show up at your house.
I was so surprised that Square Enix sponsored that Fresh Faces tournament before, by the way. Like a Kingdom Hearts randomizer tournament sponsored by the official company was so crazy to me.
That is absolutely crazy. It makes me wonder if they're becoming more open-minded to it.
I bet they didn't tell Disney they were doing it, because I bet Disney would have something to say.
They probably would, yeah.
It might have been a very much a don't tell mom kind of situation.
Probably, yeah. That's likely the case, but even
I
just
noticed
getting on board was crazy.
We haven't seen one of my favorite sections in this game, the gummy ship section. Is that
that's
not
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gummy ship is unfortunately removed from Randomizer.
No! Why would they do that?
Well, there's just not a lot.
Maybe that's a hot take.
Not a lot to do in the gummy ships that could be randomized between runs. I guess they're just rail shooters.
I need a gummy ship only mode.
I'm in support of this. Right, get working on that.
Let's see. Caro asks who wants to be forced into an archipelago run. Honestly, I'm listening.
Organize the Zeratar Archipelago.
Oh, that could be the next charity run. If we can get some Souls games into there, sign me up.
I've got a lot of experience helping people troubleshoot many different Archipelago games and installs, so I would be more than happy to help with that.
Cool. Oh, and speaking of which, I did drop Gemini Heroes Twitch linking there, so if you like to see things like this, please give him a follow.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
Let's see. Oh, of course. Isn't that typically how randomizers work? They get rid of the bounds to the story? Yeah, typically. So, like, for example, with open mode in A Link to the Past, usually your uncle has already gone to the castle and is taking a bit of a nap. So you don't have to do some of the early stuff. So you can just get right into the game. Yeah.
There is a closed setting or whatever that you can make it so you have to go through the first part first, but most people don't play with that, I think, these days especially.
No, poor uncle gets no screen time usually.
That's right.
Enigma says it's cool to see the strategies you need to make for an encounter when the item you would have in base is just in a chest in Narnia, and you would need to think of something else. Yeah.
That's a big item that we just found there. As soon as I get out of Space Paradigms, I'm going to use that. We found the ability Light and Darkness. You fans of Kingdom Hearts 2 who may have played the original release, if you're a fossil like me and played Kingdom Hearts in 2005 when it came out on PS2, you might be looking at that ability and saying, what's going on? Light and Darkness, what's that? It's a final mix ability. And the quirk is it helps you unlock final form.
Oh, okay.
Because it was originally a huge pain to do. In the original release of this game, you had to it was like something with the anti-points, right? Like every time you would go into a form, you accumulate anti-points. You accumulate enough anti-points, you turn into anti-form, which is like a shadowy dark form thing that's like a punishment almost. But if you turn into anti-form enough times, then you increasingly have higher odds of getting final form. And once you unlock it, you just have it. But it's like really a huge pain to unlock. So I guess in Final Mix, they were like, We want to see if we can make that a little easier on people. We'll give them like an ability for this now.
The final mix versions were kind of like the remastered, the Persona 5 Royal versions of these games, if you will, before those kind of became common, and it was really cool that those were a thing. But when these games came out, I personally played the base versions of them. And yeah, before the final mix versions came out, which was a shame because the final mix versions added like a lot of content, a lot of like fixes, and are just like a really neat upgrade.
One thing that's kind of crazy is one thing that they added was Japanese dialogue in the final mixes. Because when Kingdom Hearts was first, 1 and 2 was first released in Japan, they were released with just the English dialogue.
And for those who really enjoy the lore and story of Kingdom Hearts, they added a lot more of that as well. So additional cutscenes, additional boss fights, and so on and so forth.
Yep. Yeah, Final Mix really has it all. And we never got it in really America until they released 1.5, 2.5 on PS3. We never got access to any Final Mixes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It did take that long.
Yeah, that's right.
Says Kingdom Hearts 2 is Kingdom Hearts 2 is almost old enough to drink. I was 6 years old, says Carol. Did Final Mix wait a second. Yeah, was the PS2 region locked?
Yes.
I think the PS2 might have been region locked. Yeah, I remember the PS1 certainly was. We need to use a conversion box. There was
some memory cards you could buy that could circumvent it, but
oh, interesting. Yeah, because I was wondering how you would have played, or how people could play Final Mix before it was ported over officially, or localized.
Japanese PS2.
Yeah, Japanese PS2 was what. Oh, I forgot to take off Light and Darkness. Okay, I guess we're fighting an anti-form now.
Nigam says that the game audio is a little low. That'd be on Zara. Zara could probably adjust that. 358 over 2 days still deserves a full gameplay remix.
Agreed.
Yeah. That game, unfortunately, in the collection that was released, I think only released with its cutscenes.
Yeah, it did. It was just a cutscene compilation. They did make new cutscenes for it, for what it's worth.
Yeah,
for that compilation. Did. But yeah, it definitely deserves to be playable in a gameplay sense. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. It has some rough spots, certainly, but that's why it could use a remake.
Yeah, exactly. And I imagine that one's probably difficult for them to do, being a DS game, especially one that relied so heavily on that bottom, the touch screen.
Yeah,
not like oh goodness, Dream Drop Distance, which could be made, which you could get away without having to rely on that bottom screen more.
Yeah, that's true. There are gimmicks.
Your side, Gemini. I've got mine on max, but yeah, it is quieter right now for some reason.
I can boost it on my side. Let me see here.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, what the heck?
I'm cool with it, just calling it out. No, thank you, Enigma. Yeah, if something's a little quieter.
I'm sorry, it was actually muted, so we were just imagining audio this whole time.
Oh!
My mistake. I had muted it for the intro video, and I guess I never...
good. I thought I had it low on my end, to be honest.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Thanks for the heads up, Enigma.
Honestly, we were just so locked in with the gameplay itself, like, this was mesmerizing enough.
I had to show this off at least once. Final Form.
Music in my head.
Yeah, that's right. Final Form in Halloween Town is so sick. You'll like never see this model, basically, because there's almost no need to ever use this form here. But it's so cool.
This is gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah,
the wings are so good. The floating. Oh man,
it's very cool.
Roxas is like that drip.
We are peak like 2006 DeviantArt, which is exactly where this character belongs. I'm so pleased with it.
2006. Carol asks, Carol says, please bring 358 back. I need to make out with Axel.
I'm sure you'll like the end of this scene, Carol, I think. Stay tuned.
Should have a version that lets you play as Organization 13 with their entire movesets. That's what I really like about Kingdom Hearts 3, the DLC that came out, because they have like individual fights with all the organization members, and you really get to see some of their movesets, but yeah, you don't get to play as them, unfortunately. Gives that OP feels just for the vibes. I was locked in with the conversation. I didn't notice for a solid 40 minutes. Same. This has been such an entertaining run, and just like learning all about the tech and being able to see like the text from one of the creators as well, describing it live. Like it's this is a real treat. I'll say it.
Oh wow, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm having so much fun. I never get tired of yapping about this stuff.
Oh, it's so cool, and just hearing about like all the technical, because like there's always things that you have to work on, like troubleshooting in the background. It's just I think it's really important for people to just be aware of that, because again, game development is really difficult, and I've done some QA testing for games, but knowing what happens on like the programming end, it's almost a miracle that games exist.
It's very true, yeah. You'll never gain more of an appreciation for that than when you try working on like a mod long term yourself like this. Like that Halloween costume, for instance, right? I remember distinctly spending like 2 to 3 days of my life like in model editing programs and rebooting the game over and over to get models working. There's like when you go into Land of Dragons and like walk around, you like leave footprints in the snow. We had to spend like a week figuring that out because it was tied to the models in like a weird way. Like there's all sorts of little tiny things everywhere that like are just so much more expansive than you'd think they would be.
Yeah, did Sora leave footprints in the original game?
Yeah. So the models do have footprints baked into them, but the way in which they're baked into the models is very obtuse, as you imagine.
So
Also,
that's amazing.
hey, we're Sora now.
Yeah. Did you have to learn about
Switch.
Sora's and Roxas's shoe size? Do lore accurate shoe size? Do they have
more
the
accurate
same
shoe size? They do not have the same shoe, nor do they have the same footprint. So Roxas's footprints are his own footprints. They're swapped around, which is funny because I'm not sure that he normally leaves footprints. So I think we had to get them from the texture of the bottom of his shoes.
Yeah, that's right, because there'd be no scene in the original game where
sorry,
he would
guys,
leave.
I'm getting a phone call real quick.
Oh, it's all good. During this time, we can actually remind everyone what we're doing here today. This weekend, we are running a marathon with so many amazing VTubers like Caro Circus, like Agent Toad, like Gemini Hero, to benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. The AFSP is a voluntary health organization that gives those affected by suicide a nationwide community empowered by research, education, and advocacy to take action against this leading cause of death. They focus on 4 key areas for their foundation. That is research, advocacy, education, and support. And donations, all the donations from you go towards the AFSP completely. We do not collect anything, and it enables them to recruit and train volunteers, to put on conventions, and host research connections in local communities to support this cause. Your donations can also go towards winning prizes. If you go to our Tiltify page, which Zara just shared, you can make a donation to win a raffle, which will be closing at the end of the marathon tonight. You can also contribute to our bid war for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle to determine which story path that we play tonight, which will be either Hero or Dark. Right now, Dark is winning it's very close. It's by about $25, if my math is correct. Yeah, let's say 25. So that's going to be a fun time because I'm going to be stuck in some gravity levels if Dark wins. So you can have a lot of fun with the charity incentives in addition to donating towards a good cause.
And we got a donation. Sorry, I didn't get the beep when it happened, but Caro, $20. Thank you so much. Comment, please tell Axel I love him. Axel, Caro loves you. Got it memorized.
Thank you so much, Caro. And again, please remember to follow these amazing VTubers, Caro and Bread, and Toad and Mecha and Gemini. We have so many amazing VTubers who are part of this marathon, and the marathon literally would not exist without you. So thank you so much. And then Axel loves you. Axel, have you guys played Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I think I think the 358 cast gets so much love in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I cry every time whenever on Spotify their song comes up. You have not. Oh, it's a treat. It is a really good send off, I think, for. Well, I mean, it's not really the end of the series, right? It's it gives some closure in some regards, but you know there is going to be a Kingdom Hearts 4, so you know there are definitely directions in which the game can go in. Which is your favorite game, Zara?
Oh, 2, hands down. Followed by
2?
Birth by
Okay.
Sleep.
Birth by Sleep is really, really well done. Yeah, I watched my older sister play most of them, not 3 though. Oh, okay, 3 is definitely a treat. They went back to fix 3 in terms of like its physics and moveset and mechanics. So when the game first came out, it did feel a little it did feel a little sluggish. I thought Kingdom Hearts 2 actually played smoother than 3. But after the DLC came out, they added some fixes and patches, and just like changed some moves from the ground up, and it feels a lot more fluid to play, and it's kind of become my favorite now. But before that, it was 2. It includes a donation my friends sent me through Venmo to donate in their place. Oh, thank you, they say, and I quote, "Hi." Oh, well, thank you so much to your friend as well. And Axel loves them too, because it's a shared donation. Unless you want to keep the love for yourself, in which case, Axel's all yours, Caro. Got it memorized? Sorry, I'm just watching Cypher and Sora have like a square off. like they're playing chicken.
Stare down. Who's gonna swing first?
My twink. I gotta say, so I don't know what your experience is with randomizers and speedruns, Zara, but like I've definitely played like I've done speedruns for sure. I would love to do some randomizers though, especially with Souls games.
Yeah, no, really, Link to the Past is the only one I really like randomized, and actually like sped through it at a pretty confident time. I felt was confident.
You also did some speedruns of Zelda 2? No, CDI Zelda.
CDI Zelda, yeah, the special edition ones, not the original hardware.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Oh no, it's all good. We were geeking out over randomizers and speedruns,
nice.
and watching Sora get geared up to fight Cypher.
That's right, yeah.
So what's the speedrun tech for making this fight go fast? Because these can definitely eat up time, but you took out Cypher like nothing.
So one of the nice things that Randomizer adds. So Simulated Twilight Town has been a point of contention basically since it came out, because it's like, well, this world is so slow and it's so linear and like nobody ever wants to go there for anything. So how do we make it balanced with the other worlds in Randomizer so it's not just this like weird, like sore thumb, I guess.
Right, of course.
So multiple things have been done to this game. First of all, as you can see there, Sora is able to go into limit form in Simulated Twilight Town,
right,
which helps a lot. And he has access to all of Roxas's magic and access to Trinity Limit and all of our movement as well. So it's just like playing a different world, basically.
Seeing Sora do the Roxas suddenly shooting up in bed was it kind of threw my brain into a loop for a second, because I've seen that cutscene so many times, but with Roxas.
Yeah, he's got his own pajamas model and everything.
Yeah, that's so. This is a question that came up when you had to step away. What's your favorite model that you worked on for this mod?
I think actually that one's going to be coming up. I'll tell you when we get
You're
there.
going to say the pajama model.
Hey, yo, pajamas. No, I didn't. Thankfully, that one didn't take too much doing at the very least.
Oh yeah, pajama mod when?
Pajama mod when? It's a good idea. Something tells me that so there are different kinds of models in this game. That's what's called a HQ model. So you'll notice people who played enough Kingdom Hearts will notice in cutscenes like this, there's these models where they have that like flat facial expression that just kind of moves up and down with textures. Right. And then there's more detailed models,
Not good.
which, okay, that's the flat one still. Is a more detailed one going to show
The
up
flat one I remember is like the Aladdin ones.
Yep,
They're a little too flat. They scare me.
That's right, yeah. It's like really noticeable on modern hardware when they're using the flat faces. So this is like a normal quality model. But then there are also the high quality models that have fully expressive eyes and faces that they use whenever the camera zooms in enough on them or whatever.
Were the textures and models touched up at all for the PC/Steam releases for this game?
That's a great question. The textures were up-resed. The models are identical.
Interesting.
To the PS2 version. Yeah, so it's just the textures that I've seen in upres. I guess I couldn't. The faces never got detailed in that cutscene, but whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Roxas is rocking another nice, cool gothic look here.
Yeah, that's the new limit form design. That's the one you saw on the title screen. I think what won me over about this design. The key art? Yeah, that's right. What won me over about this design eventually was like it reminds me a little bit of Sora's KH3 outfit, but it also has the coloration of his KH2 outfit. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, so like Roxas is using this form and he's getting like KH1 Sora's attacks. So this is like him tapping into Sora's power, so he should have kind of a Sora-inspired outfit. So I kind of like that, actually.
Yeah.
That idea won me over, so
that works really well, especially given like I know we've been skipping through a lot of like cutscenes and lore of the game, but it really fits in with the connection between Sora and Roxas.
Exactly, yeah. I've got like my own sort of thing in my head about like the story for this mod. It was supposed to. My idea was that I would do kind of a thing in Gemini's journal, where like Gemini's journal has like entries you can look at that like sort of summarize the game's events up until that point. What I was gonna do was hijack the journal and write in like the story, right? So you would like go through the cutscenes, skip the cutscenes, then go into Gemini's journal and read that to see like what's happening in the game story right now, basically. It'd be written from Roxas's perspective. But
that's really cool.
Yeah, I got a little bit of it done, but it's a pretty big undertaking, and I've got a lot of other stuff to do right now. So that's a thing that I want to do eventually, though. Still,
given how popular Roxas is, I think that would go over really well with fans because I think Roxas could have another game and people would be very happy about it.
Oh, absolutely.
He really only got one.
Yeah, only the one game, 358, and apparently he only got that game because I think Nomura mentioned something about like we really didn't expect these characters to be popular, but like people liked them, so I guess it's time to bring them back.
Oh, really? Wow.
I think so, yeah.
That's really interesting. Yeah, people ended up loving these characters, and I think just this chat alone, we see the love for Axel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll be seeing him in just a second here.
Okay, yeah, Axel plushies. Axel also has one of the most like anime movesets.
Oh yeah.
So it's not a surprise why people love him so much.
Absolutely, yeah. He oozes that style and confidence, the charisma, so to speak.
Yeah, he's got that riz.
Got it memorized.
So we're fighting Vivi now, so this just became a Final Fantasy game.
The best part about the struggle fights in Randomizer, like I said, the reason why you wait to come to SGT is because this whole place is kind of long. And if you don't have either Trinity Limit or Limit Form, like I do right now, then this place is hard to manage, right? If you have to actually do the struggle fights, it takes forever. So, but with Ragnarok, we can just end it in like 2 seconds.
Even in the base game, it's a very slow section.
And yeah, this also speeds this up.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got Axel for about a solid 4.5 seconds there.
Yep, well, we'll get him a little bit more later on, don't worry.
Be sure to clip that for later.
That's right.
Yeah, I always hate beating up Vivi. I feel like Vivi doesn't deserve that.
I agree. Best boy. Deserves better than 100%.
This. You know, I said this just became a Final Fantasy game. I always have to remind myself while playing Kingdom Hearts 3 that it is a Final Fantasy game in part. But there are no Final Fantasy worlds, so yeah, that's why I also really like going back to 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I don't know what they were expecting. You can't put this much effort into a character and expect no one to like them.
I'm saying though, right? It's like weird. It's weird to me that they entered a cage to exist the way it does, and he's like, I didn't really think anyone would like him, but I've talked to some creators who have some banger characters, and they're like, yeah, I was like pretty sure that people were gonna hate him, like they're my self-insert or something. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? It's really good.
That's how it is, like working in film, television, theater. Sometimes you just don't know when people are gonna like laugh or cry at something.
That's very true, yeah. So most of the Keyblades are unedited except for the Kingdom Key, like we said. But there is replacing the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade, we have the famous stick from 358 over 2 days. Shout out.
Classic.
To the one mission where you have to use the stick, yeah.
This is the best it's ever looked.
Yeah, that's right. It's the HD stick. In 358, it was just a sprite, I think.
This is the real selling point. I can't believe this didn't make it into the trailer cut.
Yeah, I couldn't find a good place for the stick, unfortunately. That just had to leave a few things for the fans to discover as they play. You know?
Yeah, I gotta leave him in suspense.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I see a lot of barks in chat. Rox is deserving a game where he goes on a picnic with. An Axel game would be really cool, like with his like flame wheels. That would just be cool. Axel got folded like an omelet, just like Toad's brunch earlier. This happens to him whenever I enter the room. Wait, the crowd was cheering for Sora. Did the mod change the dialogue? That's a twig, Roxas. Actually, that's a good question. The crowd was the crowd cheering for Sora? Because in the base game, they're usually cheering for the opponent, right? Zara might remember better than I do.
I can't say for sure. That's
the last time I played Kingdom Hearts 2, I did not finish my run. I decided to switch over to Kingdom Hearts 3 because I wanted to give the DLC a try, and it's good DLC. I would not recommend it at like full price. I don't think there's just enough content to justify it, but you know, if you can get it on a good deal, it's definitely worthwhile. It is a fun time. Yeah, I saw it in subtitles. It was a cutscene. I think I missed that, but yeah, that might have been. I'm not sure if that was a detail that was changed at all. Okay, in this campaign, we're going to meet a really cool and important character. I cast Fireball in the Shady Cloak in the guy in the corner. In attack mode. Yeah,
roll that 20. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really curious to see what they do with Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, I don't know what you're looking forward to, Zara, but I hope they bring back some Final Fantasy elements. We lost a lot of the Final Fantasy influence in Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is basically Kingdom Hearts Pixar edition.
Oh, I want the fact that I watched all the cinematics from the mobile game to matter. I suffered so much. I want some feedback, some resolution from it.
Yeah, that's kind of the plight of these anime-based games, right? Usually what you see in the cutscenes are things that you cannot do in-game. I think Platinum Games kind of breaks that mythos, though. Usually what you see, like, 2B do or Bayonetta do, you get to do in the game, so that's nice.
Well, the 2 introduced the fancy moves with triangle, right? Which lets you do, like, the anime moves.
In Nier or Bayonetta?
No, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, yeah, that's, the triangle to kind of do the, reversal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Kingdom Hearts 2 does feel really good to play. I'm curious to go back to it, and I might try this mod, actually, to see how fluid it feels compared to Kingdom Hearts 3, because Kingdom Hearts 3 felt really good to play, recently, after all the updates they made. An Axel game would need to be rated NC-18 if they let me anywhere near him. Well, okay, hear me out. Axel mod, Axel game with a Caro Caro Circus mod. This is Blumbo, the silly one-off shopkeep. You're coming with us. You're in the party now. Yeah, I didn't know about that. That Nomura didn't have a lot of faith in these characters becoming popular because, again, without getting into spoiler territory for Kingdom Hearts 3, like the characters are in the game.
Nomura feels like the kind of guy that sketches characters in a book all the time, and everyone's gotten so tired of them that he's like lost confidence.
Yeah.
Like, hey, would you like to see these new characters I made? It's like, Nomura-san, no, go to work.
I've definitely worked with some writers like that and I've definitely fallen into that category too, where it's just like, oh, look at this cool thing, and people are like, no, we have to go back to like writing episodes. But like, what about this cool moment? They're gonna have to invent new censorship laws for what I'm gonna do. Is it the hair? Is it the cool anime moves? Is it the jacket?
He looks pretty swag without the cloak, I have to say.
He's got those, like, tattoo tears under his eye, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because, he killed someone in prison.
Twice.
Me
with Lady Bo. The cool thing, what I really like about Axel is his morals. Like he really questions Organization 13, and he really sticks with Roxas, and like their relationship is just so strained as a result, unfortunately. But like he cares. Like he actually, ironically, he sticks with his heart. You know.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of sad how like what's his name, Nia, or is that Zion?
Xion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like betrayed or like left out of Axel's like plan / personality / party.
Yeah, I mean, Xion really needs more screen time, I think, in 358 over 2 days, because we don't. She's got so much like emotional weight behind her, and the game just doesn't give her enough time to really let that like percolate and develop out. Because she's in turmoil herself, and we unfortunately just don't get to see the repercussions of that and her as a character develop fully. I mean, if you know the 1,000-Year Door, why do you think I suggested it? A Paper Mario harem mod. It's his itty bitty waist. Why do you as a man have a waist to be grabbed, gay ass? That's it. Here I am talking about Axel's morality, and Karo's just like, no, look at the waist. One day you wake up in the KH universe in a Radiant Garden. I'm starting to think that if Karo ever got isekai'd, they would want to wake up in the universe of Kingdom Hearts.
That's only good if you get to be a Keyblade wielder, because otherwise you're stuck in one of the movie worlds.
Ooh, no! If you have a gummy ship, you could travel.
Ooh, who has gummy ships in that game other than like the royalty?
Other than the bourgeoisie.
It's like you get yours from like the royal attendants.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. My medical appointments seem to all be calling me at the same time. I didn't realize I was going to get those.
I love it when that happens. Like, medical appointments sometimes take forever. Like, they'll say they'll call you at like 2 o'clock, but then like 5 hours pass.
That's exactly it, yeah.
And they'll call you right when you're in the middle of something.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Don't you worry, totally get it. We were reading off some stuff for the fundraiser. There was a lot more Axel love in the chat.
Oh, awesome.
A lot of it, actually. I'm surprised things didn't get censored.
The censors are gonna kill us.
Yeah, exactly. So where are we going now? Where are we going now, Gemini?
Well, we're going to be finishing off STT probably as soon as I can here, because at the end of STT is going to be another report we're looking forward to, and we're almost at the end. You got to go through every day of Roxas's trip here.
Oh. So sad.
So, you know, if you're curious, by the way, we do get more Axel. If you're curious, like, oh, how does this fit in with the story for the mod or whatever? Like I mentioned before, so the mod takes place right after STT in the normal timeline. So what Sora's experiencing here, he's like trapped inside of Roxas. His heart is still asleep. So he's re-experiencing Roxas's last memories, sort of through his perspective or whatever. So that's why Sora is going through. He's like looping STT almost.
Right. Yeah. Can I just say, I love the fact that like you've come up with like a headcanon that fits in perfectly with like the story of Kingdom Hearts, like almost as if it's like just naturally filling in like a lost chapter or a lost episode from the game.
That's kind of the way that I'm seeing it too, honestly, is like the longer that I had to work on this mod and like be around it, I'm like, no, wait a minute, there's actually like kind of some interesting potential here, some interesting implications for like a what if story or a side thing that I definitely wanted to explore.
I also love seeing Sora with the stick.
Yeah, you know,
like canonically in his recollection of his memories, he's not using a Keyblade.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the canon stick, of course. Everyone's favorite.
Anyone can be a Keyblade wielder.
That's right. Do I
you gotta swing it hard enough.
That shouldn't matter.
Now, how many Keyblades did you have to do a redesign or original design for in this?
So it really is just the Kingdom Key and the stick. I think that the rest of them are default. There are mod packs you can find for things like the Days Keyblades and stuff. We didn't have anything to do with those, but people had done a lot of work porting them and such.
Right. Well, and that's the cool thing about the modding games in general. Like you can combine mods, and I mean sometimes you'll run into some like errors and glitches, but I imagine you could play this and have some Keyblade, additional Keyblade mods involved if you wanted to.
Yep.
Come here. I'll make it all.
Carol says I'm about to go through Ansem's assistant like a dog through a pack of hot dogs. Oh yeah, perfect timing. And wow, this it's so surreal watching Sora fight this boss.
Yep. Sora v Axel, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, triangle button makes anime happen.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's what we were talking about when he stepped away briefly. Just the absolute fluidity of adding those.
Yep. Oh god. So the remix you're hearing here, by the way, this is not the version of 13th Struggle that's in the game normally. Made by Pontus Hultgrid on YouTube. I contacted him. That's I think you can search for it with like 13th Struggle chiptune remix with that name and find it. I wanted it in this mod specifically because I liked the idea of the chiptuney nature of it, kind of revealing the STT being a simulation thing.
Right. And sorry, who is the artist? Pontus?
Pontus Hultgren.
Okay. I think I found it here. I will also put this in chat.
Yeah, for sure. I asked him for permission. He was jazzed about the inclusion. Even sent me like a higher quality wave of it. So he's in the main credits. Shout outs to him.
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I was gonna say the track sounded like really bopping.
It's a real good mix of that. I was very happy to get that for the mod.
Oh, that is so cool.
So
and this goes to
this
show how
is
many
my
people are
favorite.
involved. Oh.
If I had to pick, the Lion Roxas is excellent. I like it a lot.
Amazing. He's got the wristband. He's got the stick.
He's got the wristband. I don't think we can see it from first person. So like the most insane detail that's so unnecessary is that if you like look real close, you can see his rings on his left paw.
Oh, that's amazing.
So he's got everything. As much as I might need to go to Keyblade.
I think it was Toad who wanted to see the lion version of Roxas.
Yeah.
So here you go.
Yeah, it's
beauty.
Like, it's simple, but it's effective. I especially my friend Pandapire did the original art for the portrait, and then it was HDified by my friend Scud. I love pouty Lion Roxas in the bottom right. He's
yeah. Oh. I didn't even notice the art there. Oh, I'm too focused on the model. Oh,
yeah, all of the portrait art is so wonderful.
That's really great. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You guys also had to update the look of them for like their for the HUD.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, a lot of unique portraits. There's at least probably 20 or 30 unique portraits between like each of the different world forms, and then of course each of the different drive forms in those worlds all have unique portraits.
Yeah.
Including anti-forms. So it's quite a lot. Organizing that together and making sure everything fits and is oriented right and stuff. It was quite a lot of work. So.
Yeah, and of course just making sure like it functions.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So we're going through the Badlands here.
Yep.
I assume we're making our way to, was it Scar?
Yeah, so this is what they call the opening shotgun of Pride Lands, which is like the opening run of it where the most chests are. This will end with us talking to Simba on our way back to fight Scar. But I think I have the tools and the there's the second proof, finally.
Oh, okay.
So 2 out of 4 items down. But yeah, I might actually just finish the world here, because after you do this shotgun, it really is just the hyenas fight, and then Scar, and then the world's over.
Yeah, so there shouldn't be anything barring you from going through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then that'll get you another one of those secret Ansem reports?
Yep. That'll give us some more information. But Promise Charm, hello!
And, okay.
The Promise Charm picture is different in this mod, by the way. The original is that star, the star that Kairi gives Sora.
Right.
In the Roxas mod, it's just the single seashell that Shion left behind.
Right. Yeah. and you have five more Ansem reports to go from the looks of it.
Yeah, 5 more reports to go. Let's see if we need them. If we can just find that last proof, then we're in go mode.
I was gonna say you're making pretty good pace for hitting the ending of this run.
That's good because after being interrupted by like 11 minutes worth of phone call, I would very much appreciate still being able to finish.
I think we're on world record pace.
Ayo, yeah.
Easily.
I did plan for
He's
it to
just
be...
a little bean. I agree. What would you say is the most difficult world to go through in the randomizer?
Ooh, world that never was, I would say easily, right? Which makes sense as the last world.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. So.
But there are some qualifiers to that a little bit. Oh man, we do so much.
Depending on what you get, of course, and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's partially just how far you're willing to go in the world, and of course, like what things are turned on. So say you have to fight Datas, right? Then I would say Halloween Town is one of the worst ones because Data Vexen is there, and like nobody likes fighting Experiment. Also, he's like one of the harder Disney bosses for sure.
Yes, of course. I'm thinking about wielding a blade with my neck, and that hurts me.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, Simba Roxas uses his mouth.
Yeah, that's right. We don't have lion neck muscle strength, so it's a little bit different for us.
But he's got great jaw grip.
That's right.
Oh, you found the charm. No final world gauntlet, says Taco.
Yeah, so that's not in this flag setting, thankfully. Taco, for time constraints, we don't have to do World That Never Was. But like I said, we have bonus time, which is not looking like we will. But if we did, I would show off a couple of the extra fights.
Yeah, but I'm fairly confident that you'll be able to get through the run itself.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, making quick work of Scar here.
Oh, I do have Reflect. No, I don't have Reflect. Okay, I want Reflect. Best
yeah, I guess that's not something that... did you collect it but just not enable it, or did you just not collect, like...
I don't... So if you see down there in where Space Paranoid's world is, you can see that it's like kind of half shaded. That tells me there's a Reflect in there. I just haven't gone to get it yet.
Oh, okay, understood.
Yeah, it's like hinted.
Yeah. Oh, that's really useful to have.
Yeah.
So that you can, like, yeah, because I imagine there's like quite a lot more checks that you can do if you were going like not at like a speedrun pace.
Yeah. Never underestimate how useful limits are in a lot of boss fights. The other like aspect of Kingdom Hearts 2 that gets lost when you just play these games casually is that like all of your tools are pretty useful in this game, limits included.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and finding the right combination, and like I find it's lost a lot in Kingdom Hearts, and it kind of becomes a button masher for some people. But if you can like take the time to read the abilities that you unlock and that you have, you can make some really cool combos.
Oh yeah, this game is very deep if you're willing to engage with its systems like that.
Yeah, it's interesting the way it's designed because you can kind of play both ways. But the higher the difficulty, and again thinking of the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, those data battles will really force you to learn a lot of the movement tech, especially with like blocking and parries and reflex.
One Royal is dead. Let's go visit Pooh, actually.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have any
We do have the 100 Acre Woods.
But
are we going to be playing some mini games?
Ooh, you know, when I get some
Atlantis sing along.
Oh yeah, unfortunately Atlantis is turned off in these settings. Randomizer runners don't like Atlantis. I wonder why.
Oh darn, that's so unfortunate.
Damn shame.
I can show you. There is I'm scared going here because I'm like not sure if I'll be able to get back out. But there is a Roxas Atlantis forum. It does exist.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. He too gets to become a mermaid. With a dorsal fin.
Curses. All right. Well, now I have to do the. All right, for charity, we'll do the tutorial song so I can get out of here.
Finny fun.
Oh, no,
like, you're locked in with it.
Wait, we're locked in because they don't give me the save point to leave until I do the tutorial.
Oh no.
So that's fine for the people, right?
For the people, yeah, for the fans. Actually, merman. Yeah, okay, fair point. And we get a little bit of Sebastian love.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh God, I forgot how off-putting it is to see Donald as
like Donald Octopus. He's already a duck. You'd think that would be good enough, right?
You'd think, so, yeah. Like, why did the poor guy have to get a isekai?
Yeah, I guess ducks aren't deep sea aquatic enough, you know.
No, he's just a little more eldritch and horror now.
So just a little bit, a little Ursula-y, you know.
Yeah.
There is
go,
something
says Caro.
So cursed about this.
It really is. I mean, Roxas looks like he's having the time of his life, though.
I was going to say, never had this much fun.
Good for Roxas. He
That's
gets such a bad time in these games. It's nice for him to have a little bit of fun.
This is like, again, to bring up lore again. This is what I think is so fun about this this concept is like Roxas starts this game like really grumpy and very objective oriented because he wants to go do the thing. Beat Organization 13, but like he's forced to slow down, right? He has to bring Donald and Goofy with him because he can't make dark corridors anymore. So he needs to use the gummy ship to get places. He needs to go the traditional way. So it's like the like unrelenting whimsiness of Kingdom Hearts world is like slowly breaking down his like crusty barriers that he's set up for himself. I'm like, that's fun, right?
He gets to have a little bit of fun. He deserves some fun.
I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Have I not been to
I noticed the now more, but in the Little Mermaid and in Atlantis, the Roxas wristband aspect of the UI in the bottom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Left corner. That's a really nice attention to detail because his wristband is pretty iconic.
Yeah, I would say the like checkered pattern and stuff is very Roxas.
Yeah,
this command menu was added in kind of last second, actually. Something that Napstio surprised me with before the mod came out, and yeah, it looks great. It's like a roughly 358 over 2 days base, but it's just like it's a really clean command menu. I've had people tell me like, I don't even use the Roxas mod, but I kind of like the command menu.
It's really cool. Yeah, like the checkered pattern that's kind of like underlaying it makes it look like really clean.
Yeah, he crushed it, honestly. I just think it looks super nice.
Yeah, just super unique. Have a lot of Finny fun. I used to have the Ursula song stuck in my head all the time. Yeah, that's the problem with this section.
No, not the Ursula song.
Not the Ursula song.
I had a running theory about like, let's say that you take somebody who's never watched The Little Mermaid before and sit them down in front of this game and play the Atlantica songs for them. Do you think they would be able to tell which ones were invented for the game and which ones are from the movies?
Oh, that'd be a great challenge.
Yeah, I think the answer is yes, because the game ones are like definitely lower quality.
They 100% are.
At least I'd like to think so, but you never know until you actually sit someone down and have them try it, so maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I do love in this game that we actually get to fight Hades, because that's something that we're robbed of in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, just being in the underworld is really cool.
That's it.
That was such a, like, pro gamer move. Like, who's popular right now? This guy.
Yeah. It is funny that they picked Orion for this world of all characters. FF10 was kind of recent, I guess, but it's weird that they picked Orion, I guess, because like, yeah, I guess spoilers for Final Fantasy X. This game already spoiled you for. He is dead, but like, you know, he's not really like a villain.
Yeah,
or like a bad guy. I don't know where they're getting that aspect from, but
well, it's also like
you're right. It does make
Final
sense that he's like here.
10-2 girls. They're like little fairies.
Oh yeah, they're here too. You're right. Yep, the gull wings, also a very bizarre thing. I had people ask me in stream before, like, why did Nomura make them little fairies? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
now that you mention it, it's a weird one to think about. Yeah.
I mean,
he thought they were going to be more popular than Roxas. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I
love that KH2 spoiled Auron for me. Auron, the Mega Boomer Edgelord. It's the sword, man. Listen, even death doesn't stop him from aura farming.
That's true. It's half of his name.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely relate to Orion in my old age now. I like my 34th birthday was recently, and it's like, yeah, all right, that's
happy belated.
That's about where I am. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Kind of with you there.
That was a really good point, by the way.
I'm like 2 weeks out from mine. It's like
okay, yeah.
38.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Almost 40.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That's the weirdest part, though, right? It's like it you don't really feel any different
No,
mostly. And
not
it's
at
like
all.
I did not imagine myself as like in my mid-30s or like almost being 40. I guess like being the way I am right now or doing the things I'm doing. But
Like
it's
society
kinda good.
expects you to kind of grow up, but you're like, why?
Well, I think y'all are the coolest, regardless of age. So.
Yeah, you gotta grip onto the stuff that still matters to you. I was like worried as a kid. I remember I was like thinking that the stuff I really liked when I was younger was just I was suddenly gonna hate it later. I remember writing a letter to myself or something. They did that in school. It's like, write a letter to yourself in 10 years. That was basically the content of that letter. I was like, I hope you still like the things that you liked. Kid me would be very happy with that aspect, I think.
Yeah.
I think I found like my old like school binders recently while doing some spring cleaning, and I'm pretty sure that letter of mine exists somewhere in there too. But I didn't want to read it.
I know that
see
feeling.
what's in there. Yeah, like what did I say to myself 10 years ago?
Yeah, I gotta exhume the time capsules, you know.
Exactly.
Get a whiff of that.
Taco says, at least in Kingdom Hearts 3, you get to fight the Titans, which are historically post-game super bosses. That's true. You do get to fight the Titans in Olympus, and that's a very cool cinematic fight.
Yeah, thank goodness that they finally, thank goodness, honestly, that we finally got out of, the underworld and got to... KH3, I've got my gripes about KH3, but I will give credit where it's due. I think that, their realization of the Hercules world is maybe one of my favorites yet, because it feels the most like the movies. You're going in movie locations like Mount Olympus and the city and stuff like that, more than it's just vaguely Hercules themed Colosseum stuff.
The only off-putting thing about Olympus in Kingdom Hearts 3 I found was that Phil doesn't talk. He has no voice lines.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, and I think it has entirely to do with the Japanese seiyuu for Phil passing away.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
which is
so,
a big thing in Japan. They're very respectful of seiyus and stuff like that usually. So
yeah,
well, unless
which,
they caught with weed, in which case they're banished.
Yeah, well, yeah,
yeah, true. Looking at you, Judgment. Taco asks, how's your legal career going, by the way, Gem?
Things are going better for me than they were, thanks. I've got applications going and stuff. We're getting back on the horse.
Oh, hey, well, best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Been dealing with some medical stuff the last 5 years for context, but things are getting better.
Oh, sorry to hear that, yeah.
Well,
That's all right.
I know about the wait for medical stuff.
Yes.
I was going to say, I'm sure that everybody can relate to that on some degree, so.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm glad we're all here for each other and support each other, and also just I think it's so cool that you're able to work on things like this too, in your downtime and stuff. Yeah, this is fantastic.
These projects are more or less what got me through that period back 4 or 5 years ago. Having something to focus on that you can put consistent work into that matters to you is never underestimate the power of that.
Yeah, and just being productive. The results of this are absolutely just beautiful.
Yeah, I'm very proud of this, of the stuff that I've done on this and for Beyond Melee. So.
Caro asked you to kick Demix in the balls.
Yeah, can do. I'm not sure if we're actually going to need to go to Hollow Bastion 2 in this seed or not, though, so we won't have to do the final Demix fight, probably.
Oh, you might be able to... Oh, that's right, because you do have everything you would need.
Yeah, we only need one more proof.
Demix is the guitar one, right?
Yeah, Demix is the, excuse me, it's a sitar.
Sitar, right.
That's right, yes.
Very important distinction. Demix would be so mad. But yeah,
the only character they haven't introduced any kind of fancy backstory on, or if they did in a novel or a orchestra piece, I don't know.
No, people are joking that Demix has to be the master of masters because he's one of the few guys we know nothing about, and he's a goofball. It's all right, well, that's probably not happening, but it would be fun.
If Kingdom Hearts 4 never comes out, then it never happens, but I have faith.
That's right.
Yeah. I know there are some talks that Kingdom Hearts 4 might end the mainline Kingdom Hearts series.
They said that about 3.
They said that about 3 as well, so... Yeah.
But ended the Xehanort Saga, or, whatever.
Yeah, is that what it's called, the Xehanort Saga? I can't remember what
that's what they called it, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, it'd be funny as hell. Yeah, absolutely. Being 20 and 40 is realizing you can always be a child inside while taking care of yourself with adult responsibilities. Yeah, I think it's important to hold on to the things that you genuinely enjoy.
Absolutely.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
This is another thing that I wish came back in Kingdom Hearts 3. The Hydra battle is just such a cinematic part of the movies and this.
I never took off Light and Darkness. I forgot again. Oh well, I guess we're fighting this in Anti-form, which is going to be a problem actually, because Anti-form can't use reaction commands, so I can't fix the Hydra fight here.
Right.
And you're not allowed to revert. So
you're locked out of Vanquish.
With a feral little man.
Well, you can appreciate the cool design and the animations.
Yeah, you know, I guess there's that, huh?
Because this isn't something you would normally see in the base game.
You'll notice he does have his crown, by the way. This is a randomizer thing.
Yeah.
The crown was introduced in KH2 for every time you would have a proof, but it's preserved in randomizer, so it shows you how many proofs you currently have, like how close you are to go mode, basically. The crown changes color. It's bronze for 1, silver for 2, gold for 3. There is a Roxas unique version of this mechanic. I don't have that mod on now. It's like a secondary mod thing, but instead of the crown, it changes the color of his neck chain from bronze to silver to gold.
Oh, that's really cool. So that's like some really nice like detail to progression.
Yeah.
There you
go. We did have to make a unique model for Crown Roxas also. That is one that I did do. I put the crown on his head. Little things.
I was gonna ask if that was a new addition.
Yeah, I put the crown on there.
that's really awesome. He deserves a king.
STT hint. Okay.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, it was a shame about not being able to pull off the command, but
that's all right. We got there in the end.
Yeah.
The actual shame. This is not the right way. The actual shame is that the hint it gave me was for a world it looks like I already fully completed, which was STT, so...
Ooh, so you will have to do some backtracking.
I didn't get any info there, but that's fine. Beast Castle is probably the next shortest first world visit that I can finish here.
Right. You say that, but you have the push minigame. And
yeah, thankfully,
even in this game, this takes a couple seconds.
Thankfully in Randomizer, they removed her ability to wake up. So you can just mash.
Oh, that's right. That was a thing. Oh,
yeah, you have to like time it and stuff. So they were like, people were just annoyed by that, so that got removed.
Yeah. You're very much subject to whether or not she wants to wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I misheard that. I heard Kingdom Hearts 4. yeah. That's part of its own series.
That's right.
That's the Four Coma side story, kind of like the Beyblade chapter in The World Ends with You.
Yeah, that's right.
Beyblade chapter. I need to play World Ends with You apparently.
Oh,
it's so good.
Something. I've watched Zara play it. I've seen the anime. It's another Square Enix. Oh, actually, World Ends with You characters show up in some Kingdom Hearts.
They do.
Yeah.
In Dream Drop. There we go.
Dream Drop. Yeah, that's the one. And Dream Drop was a game that you can fully play on the remastered collections.
Yes.
That one didn't. That one didn't get relegated to just cutscenes only.
Yeah, but you do have to buy like basically 2.8 is just Dream Drop Distance and like the 0.2 prologue thing and one movie, and it's like full price. So it's a little hard to justify, but you can play it.
It is. The price points are a little bizarre for the collection because they're all the same price, but they have very varying details of content.
Believe it or not, actually, I think 2.8 is $10 more expensive at MSRP than 1.5, 2.5. And in 1.5, 2.5, you're getting KH1, KH2, Birth by Sleep. You know, hard to compare.
Yeah, especially with
and Chain of Memories.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also 2.8. Final Chapter Prologue is one of my favorite titles that Square Enix has ever given a game.
It's a really stupid title. I love it. It's so Kingdom Hearts.
It's so dumb, but it is so Kingdom Hearts.
So Kingdom Hearts, yeah, absolutely. The fact that
Tui, my beloved,
2.9 or something is so.
I'm just waiting for them to try to top themselves. Tui, my beloved, Dream Drop Distance made me want to play Tui. Oh yeah, then it did its job. Tui made me want to go back to play Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, that sounds like a cyclical loop. I love Cogsworth animations in this battle.
Oh yeah.
He's so confident.
So OP, look at that. One hit, boom.
Nice.
Yeah, once more is
Tui
good.
like...
This flag's like nuts. Oh, I have to take up Light and Darkness. Hold on.
Tui is like Kingdom Hearts, but with death and punk themes. Yeah, there's a lot of death in that game.
Crazy.
Yeah.
2E, huh?
2E is like it's
The world
abbreviated
ends
form.
with you.
Yeah.
Oh, Twewy. Oh.
Twewy, yeah.
You can't not sound stupid saying the abbreviation of that
yeah,
game. That's my favorite part.
yeah. It is a
Is it-
game, and
In Japan, it's just called "It's a Wonderful Life," so people just call it Subarashi.
Oh, okay. That
so
makes sense.
crazy.
All right, so
I
here's
like
some
the world
tech for you.
Ooh, okay.
So ordinarily this guy's really annoying, but if I can get this right. Oh no, I didn't jump at the wrong time. It's fine.
Oh,
Anyways, I mostly got him. So, fun fact about Final Form in this game. When you glide forwards in Final Form, he spins the Keyblades in front of him like that. That's a hitbox. If you tap it over and over again really rapidly, it'll constantly, like, there's no restriction on how much damage that does. You're doing damage on basically every frame you tap.
oh, okay.
It drains the heck out of your form gauge, but it is, like, insane damage on the right enemies. That basically ended the fight almost instantly.
Yeah.
And now we have Roxas versus Ganondorf.
That's right.
The something that I don't get the privilege of doing in speedruns because I play things like Crash Bandicoot or Shovel Knight is menuing. And something I've noticed you being able to do in this game is menuing really fast, which I think is honestly one of the most difficult things to do in a speedrun because it's so precise. Like it literally is. You have to have so much precision while going through a menu.
Yeah, menuing is one of those things that takes a while to learn how to do properly, I would say. Okay, we learned what's on drive forms. What world don't I have knowledge about anymore? So it's like Hollow Bastion 2. We have membership card. I'm gonna go Hollow Bastion 2 now, I think. Because like part of this flag setting is like, yeah, you're earning information about what is in the worlds, but eventually you're kind of gaining information about what's not in the worlds, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, I know where it isn't, which means that where it is narrowed down for me also. There's only like there's 3 places it could be now. The last proof. It's either in Twilight Town, it's in Hollow Bastion 2, or it's in Olympus Coliseum 2. None of those have too many checks left in them, so we are on our way to the end here. Should finish up in just enough time.
We get to see my boy Cloud for a very short amount of time. We probably won't be seeing Sephiroth anytime soon.
I'll get him.
Oh.
Yeah, we're no Sephiroth fight, unfortunately.
No Sephiroth
I could,
fight.
but you know.
It would be a very long time to get to him, I would imagine.
Yeah, you know, I'd have to finish all of Hollow Bastion 2, and I'm not sure we're gonna end up needing to do that.
Yeah, but that would require you to
see.
do the fight against the what is it, Thousand Heartless?
Yeah, 1000 Heartless fight, which in the speedrun is not as bad as you would think.
Oh, okay.
You need like a high level of magnet though, Magnera, Magnega. With enough magic though, you can like really chew through those guys.
Yeah. Which must be very satisfying to see.
Oh, it is, yeah. The sound design is loud, but it's very satisfying for that part.
Just the crunch.
The PC port of this game has a quirk where if multiple Heartless noises happen at once, it like stacks them all together and makes them louder.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they like kind of fixed it a little bit, but it still definitely does that. So, you know.
Shoutouts to sound design.
Yeah, shoutouts to the sound design. Honestly, such an underrated part of game design.
Did you
Really
because Roxas is in this game or in this mod a lot more, did you have to deal with any like sounds to make him like more, I don't know, like lively?
Yes, actually. So one of the first things that I did for the Roxas mod, even way back when, was the voice mod, which his voice samples here, if you played a lot of KH3, you might recognize most of them as coming from his playable appearance in that game. Because he says spell names, you know, which was very valuable. Roxas has no magic in this game, so getting him to say the spell names was like super nice.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a good point because in the base game he really doesn't wield the Keyblade all that much.
Yeah, not really. So yeah, he doesn't have like a lot of voice lines in regular KH2. So yeah, I was originally, you know, 358 like has voice lines, but they're so crunchy, like Nintendo DS compressed. There's no like source voice lines for them. So
yeah, of course.
But I did like for the trailers especially, right? If you go and watch the trailer I have for the mod on YouTube at any point, I delved through like every voice file that's ever been in this franchise to try and like stitch together a coherent trailer with kind of the story that I was going for. And it like kind of worked, shockingly, but it was a long time. I've heard probably every voice line from this franchise like multiple times at this point.
And is the latest trailer the Roxas Mod 3.0 release?
That's the one, yeah.
On YouTube? Okay, cool. So I just want to make sure I had the right one before putting it in chat here. So if anybody wants to check that out, yeah, 100%. I do want to rewatch it afterwards, especially for like the sound design, just to like hear all the work that had to go into it. Because it is as a video editor myself, 50% of putting a video edit together is sound. You can have the best edit in the world, you get the best cinematography in the world, but if your audio isn't smooth, isn't clean, it's gonna break people out of watching it immediately.
Yep. I probably shouldn't screw around here.
Oh. We're rocking out with Demix here.
Yeah, because if that one has a very low time limit. All right, there we go. I needed to get enough for final form again. This is how the Demix fight is supposed to go.
Nice.
You can like loop him with fire here. Just
There you go.
There you
go.
go.
Like a Mega Man boss.
That's right. Honestly, a lot of bosses in this game kind of become like Mega Man bosses once you know their weaknesses. Their weaknesses are just strategies that you learn instead of specific things you do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Karo says Demix looks like he'd be really popular in a gay bar. Demix mod when?
Hey yo. There is somebody working on like a 358 over 2 days remake in the KH2 engine, which looks impressive, and I've seen like they have some of the playable org members in there. I'm like, oh damn, okay. Modding's come a long way since I worked on this, like people are making all sorts of crazy things now.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the cool thing about like all the modding scenes. Like you mentioned that like how much that like you were playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 and was thinking about like Roxas not having like a lot of looks to him, and that's the solution that's been provided here. But like we've also seen that in like Super Metroid and Link to the Past. Like now it took some time, but now there's a lot of like different looks you can have for Samus and Link.
Exactly, yeah. Like a ton and a ton and a ton. Lots of like individual people contributing creative efforts to make like this insanely great whole.
You can have Buff Kirby as a playable character in Super Metroid, and it's terrifying. And everybody should see it.
We love Buff Kirby. Just actually perfect.
Taro says, Gemini, fair warning, my dodgeball throwing arm is getting itchy not having access to dodgeballs. Be ready next stream on your channel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, dude. I gotta plug in so people can throw things at me. That's fine.
Time to avenge Goofy. Oh yeah, that's right. Goofy canonically
died.
takes the bucket.
I can't believe it.
I know, I can't believe Goofy's fucking dead.
Anyways, hey Goofy, how's it going?
oh, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, he got better.
You think Goofy is dead for like all of 10 seconds, basically?
Yeah. It's like the most dramatic
cutscene. Huh? It's crazy.
They'll pay for this.
They'll pay for this, yeah.
That old like Goofy Goes to Hell. It's like Goofy, what? You were in charge of 9/11? Well, they shouldn't have supported.
that Goofy of the like Goofy murders comics or whatever, where he like goes to court and keeps incriminating himself, is like one of my favorite things.
I did it. Yeah, do it again.
I'll do it again. One of my viewers mentioned earlier, I am a lawyer. Went to law school and everything, so that's my favorite because I'm like, yeah, it kind of is like that. So with clients, it's like
just say nothing.
It's like, yeah, why are we still talking, please?
Yeah,
I get it.
What am I here?
I've heard some horror stories from like public defenders that are like, yeah.
God, yeah.
I got like 5 minutes to look through the case, and I just told the guy just don't say a damn word.
Pretty much, yeah. Like that right against self-incrimination exists for a reason. Like, turns out people really self-incriminate the hell out of themselves when they're in that circumstance.
I believe it.
So yeah,
Enigma says, warning, you are never more than 100 feet from a dodgeball. Yeah, it's good life advice.
That is good life advice.
Always be ready for a dodgeball.
I could have used that last week. Darn it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Toad. Like, I actually don't remember what my reaction was when I was playing this originally. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I was, like, traumatized by seeing Goofy die. Now I look back and I just think, haha, that's funny. But, yeah, who knows?
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, very nice.
That's all 1,000. We call that strategy shoegaze because you look down at your feet.
Oh.
During it. It's because of how the game spawns enemies in and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't miss anything there. Okay, we're going to Twilight Town. This should be quick, hopefully. That is provided that... Hang on, I might have to trigger a cutscene for this, because I got the ice cream. We're not actually going to World That Never Was. You just dip in here to, like, reset some flags or something. It's like a quirk with how Randomizer does world unlocks.
Oh, interesting.
But hopefully this should work fine. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Why am I doing this? I never actually... That's right. Oh, I'm throwing. Hold on, I'm throwing. It's fine. I never finished Twilight Town 1. This is something that, like, okay. I have, like, hundreds of hours of experience in this Randomizer. So if you just start out and this happens to you, let me tell you that, like, it's very normal. Yeah. You're juggling, like, 12 different worlds and your progress in each of them, and it's, like, real easy to lose track.
Yeah. The amount of times that I've missed something that is just so simple in a speed run.
Yeah. Oh boy, let me tell you.
It's like, I didn't get this? Like, are you kidding me?
Yep. Yeah, it's my friends always give me hell about that when I'm playing seeds like this. It's like, how did you not do this? It's like one of the first things you're supposed to do. It's like, I got distracted.
And you know, like you said, you put like hundreds, if not thousands, of hours into a game. It's always the simple things that you overlook because you're so focused on like what's happening next. What's this next check I have to do? Yep.
This is one of those forced like death encounters, but once again, if you get enough hits, it counts. Final Form thankfully does a lot of hits individually, but
yeah, you're just mowing through this right now. I was afraid that you would have to do some of the mini games to get through this section.
Thankfully not. There we go.
Roxas will not be delivering any newspapers today.
No, yeah. Yeah, we're thankfully STT is done and gone with. There's no more oh hey, ice cream, nice. That's the world unlock for Twilight Town.
That's good. I noticed that in the hub world, some of the doors were pink, and in other games that usually means you've completed it. Does that have
that's
the same
correct,
meaning
yeah.
here?
Pink means that the world is totally completed, both first and second visit. So that's why is that I actually visited some of them.
Making a stop by Merlin's house, drop off some ice cream.
That's right, yeah.
Has anyone had sea salt ice cream here?
My friend Max, when he was playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 recently on his stream, he made sea salt ice cream for the last stream of it. According to him, it was good.
Oh, okay, I believe it.
It was like, it kind of came out a little funny form-wise. I think it was like in a bowl rather than on a stick and stuff, but like, I've always wanted to try some. I kind of want to try my hand at making a recipe myself sometime. But I've always heard good things.
I think Disney is missing out by not having sea salt ice cream as like a delicacy at Disney World.
The funniest part is that apparently the sea salt ice cream was based on the ice cream that they would serve in Disneyland Tokyo before this game came out.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, believe it or not, there was like a kind of ice cream sort of like that.
You're gonna see that.
Yeah.
Time to make a quick detour to Tokyo.
Yeah, I don't know if they still serve it, unfortunately. It might have been like 2005 or some such, but you know.
Oh, okay. I missed it by a couple of years.
Yeah, so close.
Oh, yeah. They got Mickey-shaped bars at a sea salt ice cream one? Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah.
I guess that, I don't know, it feels like the Disney parks have had like a weird relationship with Kingdom Hearts since did you know that when Kingdom Hearts 1 launched, Disney was all in on trying to attach to Kingdom Hearts. They had a terrifying walking Sora mascot costume in Disney parks. You could look it up on Google if you want to see it. It's quite something.
I'm about to send it to Zara if he has time to throw it up on the stream.
That got retired very quickly.
I can't imagine why.
Oh no, it's strange.
Oh, that is terrifying. Why would they do this?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Goofy and Donald look fine, but Sora just there's a reason you don't make teeth this realistic.
Yeah, the realistic teeth. It's pretty upsetting, I will say.
Yeah.
Okay, we're very much closing in on the end now. I just need to, like, the only possible places it could really be anymore are I'm willing to bet that it's here in Twilight Town. And I only have like a few more chests to check, and then we should do final fights and be done. I know I'm running up on time a little bit here, but if you need to ever interrupt me, by the way, just let me know.
All good. Like honestly, for like this has been a very smooth speed run, and like the only thing that really holds you back here is the randomizer. Like it's RNG.
Yep, it happens.
Yeah, exactly. You can have like the best routing in the world, but if the game decides to put something in a really like far off place, that's just the nature of it.
That's exactly it. Yeah, it's even the best runners in the entire world get randoed sometimes. You know, it's the nature of the beast.
Yep, exactly. Oh, and Toad says they need a bathroom break for a sec anyway, so
appreciate it, Toad.
Appreciate it. About like Disney, and it's weird because you're right, Gemini. They were like all in with the Kingdom Hearts series, but then by the time they got around to 3, from what I hear from the developers of Kingdom Hearts, they claimed that it was really difficult to work with Disney at that time because they were so invested in Kingdom Hearts. They wanted a lot more like creative and even technical say in how the game was made, which is why it apparently it took so much longer to put out, because they were very particular on how.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we got it.
Oh, there it is. But yeah, they were very particular how the Pixar worlds were showcased.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Disney's only gotten larger since KH1 released, if you can even imagine that. Like much larger. So
yeah, believe it or not,
they've got a lot more sway, and marketing always has like their promotional stuff that they want in. Mind you,
exactly.
That was still happening even back when this game got made. Chicken Little is in this game, and like nobody ever talks about Chicken Little because like. You know,
I forgot Chicken
nobody
Little
cares
in this game. Yeah, that's right.
The reason Chicken Little exists is because the movie came out the same year. They didn't know it was going to be a flop, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I
thought the movie was good. I think Chicken Little was fine.
Honestly, I haven't ever like. If I'm being super honest with you, I've never watched the film.
You know,
I've just heard seen. I have not seen it either. That or Meet the Robinsons. They came out around.
I haven't seen Meet the Robinsons. Yeah, I agree with Carol. Chicken Little is amazing. I remember watching that and being like pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Still waiting for Cars tour? Yeah, no, Cars is definitely gonna be in KH4. It's gotta be. Ka-chow.
Okay. For the people, right? I'm gonna equip some specific keyblades here.
Oh yes.
You got that over there. Give me Oblivion in my main hand, and then Oathkeeper in my offhand. So one of the things the Roxas mod does change also. I got Valor Form a little while ago. I haven't gotten a chance to show it off yet. Valor Form is changed into his dual wielding mode from STT instead of the normal one that it is. So the moveset's a little bit altered and stuff. So you still have that combo and stuff.
I love the pants.
So yeah, we're back in business. Oh yeah, the like gradients on the the different form designs for this is really cool. You got the form symbols on there and everything. So it's
yeah, this is
once again, Napstio crushed it with so many of these designs into reality. Shoutouts to the stained glass artwork here as well.
Ooh, is this original?
Yeah, this is also original.
Wow.
I think it might have also been Mikote who did this. I'll see if I can get like links to anyone if I have them sitting around.
Yeah.
I do have the Google Doc that it contains all the like links and instructions and info about the game, which includes credits for everybody. So.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, feel free to share with us afterwards, and we can put it in chat. Yeah.
Just one more level and then
beautiful.
Oh, come back here.
The amount of detail, like even with the stained, like I've always been a fan of the stained glass art in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
like I think it's one of the things that like made it so iconic. Oh, welcome back, Toad. I think we're hitting up the final boss.
Yeah, right on the final fights. By the way, welcome in Axel, who replaces Riku in this mod.
There we go for the
that's
people.
What I'm saying. Yeah, you'd like the end of this mod.
Also based finally a fellow chicken lover, chicken little lover. Yeah, chicken little.
That's chicken lovers rise up.
chicken lovers rise up.
We will not be replaced. Oh, I bit myself.
Oh yeah, it's we got Axel.
Yep.
Goofy died, so Axel could live.
I just realized that I didn't customize Reflect onto my magic, so this is gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be real interesting.
It's fine. I'm in a hurry. I don't have time.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. Well, look at those anime poses. Those giant leaps. This is why we love Kingdom Hearts.
We'll use chicken. He's actually pretty good specifically for this part. He's like a magnet on legs. If you don't have access to magnet, he does basically the same thing.
Oh, I thought you were just being chat's hero. This actually works out for you.
Chicken Little, I'm telling you, right? People don't, like, if you don't play this game a lot, you wouldn't realize that everything has value. Like, Chicken Little is a good summon in this game. Heck, he's a great summon for, like, no reason.
Don't sleep on Chicken Little.
That's right.
You've heard it here. It's canon.
The best summons in this game, I think, from best to worst is, for me, Stitch on top. He just does everything, honestly.
Yes.
Chicken Little right under him, and then probably Peter Pan under that, and then on the bottom is Genie, but you can tell someone's really good in this game when they bring out Genie. He's like highly technical. You can get good use out of him, but you really need to know what you're doing.
Yeah,
he's still not bad.
That's totally valid. I noticed that your crown also changed to gold, which, if I remember correctly, that means you're in go mode.
Yep, that's right. It means we have all 3 proofs.
I really like that as like an indicator that like you can move on now.
It's very cool.
That.
Yeah, it's also good for like the viewing audience, right? To have a rough idea of like, I don't know, who's in the lead or who's getting close to being done or something. You actually just have a visual indicator.
Are we in go mode, runner? Well, now you can see.
Exactly. Yeah. No, finally, I don't have to babysit chat anymore. Thank God.
This is truly what the other randomizers need, like Link to the Past and Super Metroid.
Exactly.
Genie always seemed like a wild card. Yeah, I get like he's a very technical card to play.
Very much so. Yep.
But
yeah, I get to do the final.
I didn't realize that you can get some like really high level play out of him, especially for like a speed run.
So, anyways, this is how the Throne Xemnas fight is gonna go.
Ooh, very cool. And was this fight exclusive to Final Mix?
No.
No, this
was in base game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was all base game. We skipped the auto shooter, the like bike shooter section in Randomizer, thankfully.
I do remember.
So we just go right on over here.
What's Chicken Little's whistle do again? I don't know. It acts as like Magnera, I think, specifically. So it's like a magnet ability.
Oh, okay. And he can like use it, he can spam it for no magic, so it's pretty good. Magnet's already one of the best magics in this game.
It is ridiculously impressive that you're able to commentate so fluidly while like executing the game very well.
Yeah, this you know, it helps that this is on beginner, but I've done this like hundreds of times at this point, so it's not like, you know, that difficult for me anymore, thankfully.
That was a very clean dodge. How predictable is the final boss?
It's like, oh, I hesitated for a second. No, we're fine. Never mind, we got it.
Nice.
His attacks are like typically in a similar order, but he can choose between different things that he can do. You still need to react, but it's like he's got big wind-up, so it's not that bad.
Right. Are there like better or worse patterns that you can get with this fight, or is it generally pretty consistent?
It's like relatively consistent. Once we land in front of him, I can reflect most things that he does. Okay. The screen is good because it gives me a lot of reflects, but I menu roll. It's fine.
No shoegaze needed here.
You know what? We're just gonna. There we go.
Very nicely done.
Perfect.
Yeah, I didn't have to. Okay. Because I don't have reflect mapped, this is gonna be tricky. This is the final fight of the game now. It's not gonna last long.
I'm so excited.
Can I menu fast enough? Probably not.
Speaking of drip, this has always been a very cool outfit for the final boss.
I don't know. This kind of feels like his pajamas.
You think these are his pajamas?
Well, I mean, he's always wearing the black.
I mean, it does look a little bit like a bathrobe.
Yeah, it looks like a robe he wears around casually.
Hey, we got all the reflects in that opening phase. He's already almost dead.
Very well done. Taco says, fun fact, the final phase is completely broken on PS3. The reversal command is botched. Oh, is it? I didn't play this on the PS3. I played on PS2.
We got domed. It's fine. It's flashier.
Oh, nice.
I have trouble comboing the reflects together. So there's a way you can skip this entire cutscene if you do enough damage to him in a short period of time. It's called dome skip. It's like a mid to advanced level technique. It's even high-end runners will miss it sometimes. Some people will say die it's faster because actually if I were to just die to this command and redo the fight, I probably would save time.
Yeah,
because it just lasts that long.
It's very cinematic, but it is like
very cinematic,
30 seconds long.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's always an aspect. But I'll take that. I don't have reflect mapped, so it would be a little awkward otherwise.
So because the this part is broken on, or the reversal is broken on PS3, what happens during that section?
You just kind of pray, you know. You can use limit to invuln through it. You can use reflect like you saw me do there. It's like, it's bad, yeah.
You pray.
That was what I had to do in my initial playthrough of the PS3 version. Oh man,
that's some crazy speedrun tech. I also it looks like Jamie. Listen, Xemnas is allowed to be comfortable while looking good.
That's right.
Carol, if you look under Axel's cloak, you can see me clinging onto his leg like a tick. yeah, that was a really nice attention to detail in the mod.
Yeah, that's right. You know, how did we know?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Woo!
Well
done.
Upper end.
That was fantastic, Gemini.
But thank you.
If you didn't have those phone calls, you would have been right on target.
I know. I was, you know, it was a combination of those phone calls and the long seed that that dragged me over, unfortunately. But it is
it's all good. And thank you for everyone who was sharing the links and donating throughout the run. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry if you the conversation dominated like being able to knock out donations and such.
It's all good. You were this was such a treat to watch. Is this also original art?
Yes. I did eventually. It took me a very long time. I found this art while I was working on the mod and put it in, but it took me an extremely long time to track down the artist. I did eventually get a chance to finally contact them over Twitter like a year and a half ago and ask their formal permission. So they're also credited in the Google Doc. So not a crumb of art is in this mod without proper credit.
Cool
and,
stuff.
And permission.
And we're gonna go to the Be Right Back screen while we get everything switched over. But Gemini, thank you so much, man. That was an awesome play. It was always good to see it again.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you letting me be here.